Well, guys, here I go again with another crazy story at a food establishment. But this time it's not actually happening at a fast food restaurant. This actually has happened at a Kroger's. Now, I do shop at Kroger's sometimes. Mostly I shop at HEB and Costco. Um, but this right here, this story here is actually tragic. Usually when I do these food videos, usually it's somebody fighting somebody at a food restaurant. Maybe there's some roaches in the food. Actually, the last one I actually made was about a lady at McDonald's, and she actually pulled out a gun on the employees. Now, in that case, she didn't fire a shot. She actually got arrested, but it could have ended pretty badly. In this case right here, this actually ended in tragedy, and a young lady has now lost her life. This is sad, guys. It really is. It seems like there was an argument over the right of way. One person in the car, the other person wasn't in the car. And I read this article here, and I think there probably has to be more to this than what's actually in this article here on Fox News. But it says here, South Carolina woman killed in Kroger parking lot, spitted suspect prior to shooting. Authorities say argument began over who had right away outside supermarket. Let's go ahead and read this, guys. The South Carolina woman killed in a Kroger parking lot was shot after she spit at the suspect during an argument over who had the right of way, the local police chief told Fox News Digital, citing witnesses. Witnesses told Irmo, South Carolina, authorities that Alexandra Cress Boris, 26, was gunned down around 4 p.m. on February 14th after she and the alleged shooter, a stranger named Christina Harrison, argued over who had the right of way in the parking lot of a local Kroger supermarket, Irmo Police Chief Bobby Dale said. Boris was on foot and loading groceries into a car when she and Harrison, who was driving a vehicle, exchanged some words, Dale told Fox News Digital on Tuesday. So what I'm thinking is probably happened, I'm not really sure, is that, when you walk out the grocery store, you usually have those lanes and the pedestrians actually can walk over. Also, you have cars going back and forth. Was it somewhere in that area right there? I'm not exactly sure what they mean by having a right of way. I'm assuming that's what it is, because they said she was actually trying to go and load groceries into her car. I'm not really sure. Quote, according to witnesses, the two exchanged some words, and that's around the time Boris spit at Harrison, Dale wrote in an email. Boris turned away and was simultaneously shot by Harrison. Harrison shot Boris one time in the back of the head. Oh my God, Dale said. She was pronounced dead at the scene. You mean to tell me? So this lady right here spit at the woman in the car, waltz away immediately, and then all of a sudden, bam, shot in the back of the head? That's crazy. Police say Harrison fled the scene in her white Ford vehicle, but turned herself into authorities around 5:30 p.m. that day. So it looks like around an hour and a half after that. And that is the lady right there, the person that actually shot this other person right there. 23 years old. Wow. She's been charged with murder. Her life is probably over now. And in the case of Alexandra Boris, her life is definitely over now because she is now deceased. My God. Harris, 23, was charged with murder, unlawfully carrying a pistol, and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. She has no known criminal history, Dale said. I want to know what was actually said between the two. That's what I'm curious about. We have no idea what was actually said, because how do you end up, having a dispute over right of way to one person spitting another person and then you're getting shot in the back of the head? Yeah, we need more details on this one. Something had to be said probably that triggered uh Christina Harrison to pull the trigger or whatever. I mean, you should be pulling the trigger on anybody. Why would she even pull out a gun? I mean, this seems to be like a parking issue, right away issue. Why would you actually pull out a gun and shoot somebody over this? Quote, unfortunately, this is a situation where tempers flare and someone let anger get the best of them. One rash decision has impacted the lives of two families and countless others who witnessed this tragic event. Dale said in a statement shortly after the shooting, senseless is the only word I can think of to describe what happened today. Boris was with young children at the time shooting. Oh my God. So she had her own kids there too? And this woman shot her in the back of the head? Though it is not clear if the children were hers or a relative's. Okay, so don't know, but still, she had kids right there. A Kroger spokesperson told Fox News Digital that the store provided video to help the Irmo Police Department in their investigation. Quote, this was a senseless tragedy, the spokesperson said. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family and loved ones of the victim. Boris's husband, Tyler Boris, told local affiliate Fox 57 Columbia that his wife's brother had been fatally shot less than a week prior to her death. My God. He said his wife had recently enrolled in nursing school and worked as a local cosmetologist, according to a report. In a GoFundMe page created in Boris's honor, Tyler described his wife as, quote, a beautiful woman, wonderful mother, compassionate wife, trusting friend, and so much more. So chances are those kids are probably hers, because right here it says wonderful mother right there. He added, Alexandra was truly taken too soon. Man, this is tragic right here, guys. This is just sad right here. Shopping at the grocery store and you don't even get to make it home because somebody decided to shoot you in the back of the head. Man, that's really sad, guys. Really sad. I mean, we definitely need to control ourselves a lot more. And I don't know what type of murder Christina Harrison was actually charged with. Probably second-degree murder. I mean, considering, this wasn't pre-planned, it seemed, and they didn't know each other. And that happened on Valentine's Day. My man. So the woman's with kids. It happens on Valentine's Day as well. Man, this is just completely nuts, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.